What's going on, YouTube gang? It's Mellow DFS coming to you live and direct. Here to give you my favorite plays for DraftKings and FanDuel for today is August 9th. Hope everybody's having an amazing weekend. Feel free to like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. Press that bell icon to always stay notified for new videos. Let's get right into it. We'll give you my favorite plays for DraftKings, and then we'll look into the FanDuel plays since it starts at 2 p.m. Eastern time. All right, let's jump right into it. Going to our point guard spot for DraftKings. Definitely like Derek White here at 6,100 on DraftKings. Too cheap to ignore here. Looking at 27.5 projection, but he's been on the roll, y'all. He's averaging 43, 45, 30 in the last 3, 40, 36, 47 in the last 5 games. He also had a 30 fantasy point game against the Pelicans as well, and he's been turning on the gears, y'all. It's a great pace for San Antonio here at 100.9 to the New Orleans at 104.1. So great positive pace for San Antonio in this play to look into for your lines. All right, now going to some savings, you can go to DJ Augustine. All right, now knowing that Orlando has a lot of guys out. They have Michael Carter Williams is out. We got Fournier out. You have Aaron Gordon out. So it bumps a lot of usage to like DJ Augustine, Fultz, Ross, Voltovich. But he's in a great play if you want to look into him at 4,500. So he's been doing one of the last 2 at 27 last game without Aaron Gordon. So he can give you that 30 plus here if you look into some savings at the point guard position. All right, let's look into our shooting guards. Bogdan Bodanovich has 5,300 on DraftKings, looking at a 5.3 value play, a 28 projection play. There's a 233.5 implied total, as this is one of the highest totals on the slate. So look at Bog in this play, as it's also a fast pace for the Sacramento Kings here. It's a 99 pace, but Houston's 103.5, so it's a great pace for the Kings here. So definitely look at Bogdan here. He had 38 last game, 50 in the last 2 games. So show some upside. He's in a great play overall, as Houston allows 32.2 fantasy points to the small forward. But if you want to look into the small I go to our shooting guard spot here. Definitely want to consider Bogdan Bodanovich here. 5,300 at 28 projection play, 5.3 value, as he's been crushing it in the last 2 games. 38, 50 in the last 2 games, averaging 35.5 minutes in both of those games. And a great play against Houston. They're 27 against the position. They allow 32.2 fantasy points per game to the small forward spot, 6.4 rebounds a game. But it's a fast pace for him, for Sacramento in general. 99 pace for Sacramento and 100.3 in pace. So it's a positive pace for Kings to consider. And of course, you got James Harden at 11,300. Definitely somebody to consider to just plug in, set it, and forget it here, as he's averaging 1.8 fantasy points per minute on the court. He had that 74 fantasy point game last game without Westbrook here, so against the Lakers. So great play to look into Harden. He's give you that 60 plus in this spot, as this is the highest total on the slate. So like James Harden as well in this spot for shooting guard. Let's look into our small forwards, guys that put in the work for Washington Wizards. So like Troy Brown here at this price at 5,800. Another guy you can look into for some savings is Rudy Gay at 5,700. He also been putting in work. He's averaging 32.7 fantasy points per game, 28% in usage as well. Also check him out. He had 34, 42, 29, 25 in the last 4 games, and that's under 30 minutes a game, y'all. So somebody you could definitely consider here, knowing that when he's on the court, he dominates, and he's going against a Pelicans team that's 27th against the position. So great spot for Rudy Gay here at 5,700 to look into for your lines. All right, let's go to our power forward, as you got Crux here at 4K on DraftKings. It's a great spot, knowing without Harris and having no Levert and Allen on the court, this guy is going to be needed getting those minutes. At 4K, he had 30 minutes last game with 26 fantasy points, so we don't need him in the front court battling Zubac. So good spot for Crux here at 4K on DraftKings to look into you for your lines. I was looking to our center position. All right, going to the center spot. I do like Alex Lynn. All right, he's 3,400. It's too cheap to ignore here. When Holmes went out in the second half, he came in 15 minutes on the court. He had 22 fantasy points. It was crazy. He had 11 rebounds as well. He was 1 for 6 on the field, but 11 rebounds, y'all. So you already know that is a big thing on DraftKings with the price tag. So 3,400. Know he's going to get the start here. Somebody could definitely consider at 3,400. It's Alex Lynn. Also, you can go Thomas Bryant if you want to go up. You can go with Thomas Bryant and add Lynn as your utility spot, but Bryant's been doing damage. 7,400 on DraftKings. Still a great price tag. Since restart, he's been dominating. All right, he's averaging 47.8 fantasy points in the past 4 games. He had that 49 fantasy point game against OKC last game at 42, 47, 44, 60 in the last 4 games. So somebody could definitely consider here is Thomas Bryant. All right, for the center spot. Also, another great play will be Zubac at 5,400. All right, 30, 45, 35 in the last 3. He's been also doing well, knowing there's no Allen in the mix. He's going against Carucks, where she should dominate here, averaging 33.8 fantasy points in the past 4 games since restart. So a great spot to consider here. He's also been in a perfect lineup in the 3 out of the past 4 games, averaging 10.2 rebounds a game. So Zubac, great play, as Brooklyn's 29th against centers. So those are my plays for DraftKings. Also, let's look into FanDuel since it starts at 2 o'clock. 6 games here. You can go Alonzo Ball, 7K. It's too cheap here, knowing that he actually has great stats against San Antonio, 48, 37, 35 in the last 3. So it's a bounce back game for Alonzo Ball in a fast-paced game as well. So definitely somebody to consider for Alonzo Ball. Let's see. DJ Augustine, we mentioned him. Let's go to our shooting guards. We got Harden still in the mix. You go Bogdan Bodanovich. You got Josh Richardson. He had a dud against Orlando, but he's in a bounce back play against Portland, 4,500. Knowing there's no Simmons in the mix, and it's probably not going to have Robertson as well. So he has done well in the last 3, 32, 32, 29 in the last 3 against Portland. So he could be a low owned play look into for your lines, because a lot of people couldn't trust him. Alex Burke had to step up at 3,800. He had 27 minutes, 29 fantasy points. So if you want to go with another saving spot here, Alex Burke could be that play. Let's go to our small forwards. All right, we mentioned Tobias Harris. He's in a great price tag on FanDuel, 7,500 against Portland. He's automatic here. You know, he could give you that 45 plus, 44, 34, 56, 52, 34 in the last 5 against Portland. So a dominating spot for him in this position. Let's see, we talked about Rudy Gay. Go to our power forwards. Okay, power forward side of things, you got Jeff Green at 4,300 in the last 3 games, 30, 30, 21 in the last 3 games. So somebody could definitely consider here at this price tag to help Harden here will be Jeff Green. Too cheap for 4,300, knowing the upside, looking at a 5.1 value, but he can give you that 6 times value in this spot for today. All right, let's see what else. All right, let's go to our last play, going to the centers, which I already mentioned. We got Lynn, Zubac. Those guys are in great plays. So, all right, so these are my plays for today, y'all. If you like the plays, give a thumbs up. Any questions, comment below. Using Draft Dashboard tools, as you can see, is a hands-on tool, 24/7 live data. And also, you want access, you get access to my player pool. So you have access to the NBA cheat sheet, sleepers, and your studs. Click the watch players, access to your players list, and you'll see Watch Mills DFS picks button up top for either DraftKings or FanDuel. So I love y'all. Y'all have an amazing day. Y'all collect that bag as well. It's Mellow DFS, and y'all stay blessed. And I'll see y'all in the next video.